Hey guys, I just got finished making this gorgeous beachy inspired shell bag. Came out flawless, super nice size, it's perfect. I do want to mention something before you get started, just in case you go shopping to buy yarn. I show you what yarn I used, but also I used jute for here and here. I also just tied this on, it's removable, and beads. So just want to let you know because I don't want you to get stuff and be like, oh, I don't have that. I love adding the jute. I initially wasn't, but I think it made the bag so much more structured and it looks so nice. Anyway, I love it. Let me know if you guys try it out. This is my first crochet tutorial, so if I made any mistakes or if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for checking it out. Hey guys, so today we're doing a beachy style hobo bag. This is what I'm using. I suggest using a yarn that has multiple colors in it so that you don't have to change colors, because that's always a hassle. I also suggest going down 1 or 2 sizes for your hook, just because I do want the stitches to be nice and tight, because I don't want a see-through bag. So for the base of this bag, we're doing a shell stitch. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to make this bag with 43 chains. That's where I'm going to start. If your yarn is smaller or bigger, or you want the bag bigger or smaller, just work in 6 plus 1. So you work in a multiple of 6 and then you just add 1 at the end of it. So you could do 36, you'd add 37. You could do 30 and add 31. So I'm doing 43. So once you have your chain, we're going to start our shell stitches. So we're going to do 3 double crochets into the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 double crochets. This is going to be the sides of our bag. They're going to come out straight. And then we're going to skip 2 chains. 1, 2. So in this 3rd one, we're going to single crochet into it. Then we're going to skip 2 more chains, and we're going to do 5 double crochets into the next stitch. So 1, 2, 3 into this 3rd one, 5 double crochets. Then we're going to skip 2 more chains and single crochet into that 3rd one. And we're going to keep this pattern going. So then we'd skip 2 more and into that 3rd, double crochet 5. Skip 2 in that 3rd one, single crochet, skip 2 and then 5 double crochets, and we'll do that to the very end. So we'll have our last stitch will have the last single crochet in it. This is my first row done. Then we're going to chain 3. Turn your work around, and in this single crochet, the last stitch of our last row, we're going to double crochet 3 times. And then this is our little shell. We have 5 double crochets. We're going to go into the middle one, so the 3rd double crochet, and we're going to single crochet into it. Just like that. And then into this, we're going to skip these 2 double crochets, and into the single crochet, we're going to do 5 double crochets. And then skip 2 of the double crochets and single crochet into the 3rd one. And then we'll just repeat this to the very end, and then stop when you get here. So once you're here, remember we have 3 double crochets only in this one and 1 chain 2, or I think it's chain 2. Anywho, we don't have 5 double crochets in here like these. So we're just going to skip the 3 and single crochet into that chain, our original chain 2. And then we'll pretty much just keep doing this 2nd row over and over and over again. I'm going to do it one more time with you guys. So we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do 3 double crochets into this little single crochet. So just to make it easier, because sometimes I'm like, wait, what do I do? Whenever we start, we're always going to start with chain 3 and then 3 double crochets into that single crochet, and then we just keep doing the same thing where we do the 5, and at the end we always finish it off with skipping the 3 double crochets and going into the chain as our last single crochet. So we have the 3 double crochets here, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to single crochet into that 3rd double crochet, oops, and then into the next single crochet we're going to do 5 double crochets. Single crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Where is that? Sometimes I get confused what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, right there. And then into the single crochet, 5 double crochets. And then we're going to just be doing this pattern the entire time. I'll kind of write it right up here. We're going to do this pattern the entire time till we're at the height that we want. I'm not too sure how many more rows I'm going to do. I'll let you know probably in the next clip. So if you want to hear how many I did, just wait a second. So this is my completed front piece. I have 18 rows. And next we're going to make our little pointy parts. So before you cut, we're going to do this side first. I'm going to do it with you. If you're really good at crocheting, you might get the gist of it once I start, but if you're new, it could be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to just do this whole part with you. So we'll chain 3. We're going to start off by just doing it exactly how we've been doing it. So 3 double crochets into that single crochet. And then single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, 5 into the single crochet, single crochet into that 3rd double crochet, and then we will do 5 double crochets into the single. And then single crochet into here, and then we're done. I'm leaving this space in the middle because I'm going to do this again right here. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3, or actually, yeah, chain 3, and then flip, single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, and then so instead of doing a 3 more double crochets like we were over here, we want to cut it short because we're going to make it go up. And then we're going to do 5 into here, single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, 5 into the single crochet, single crochet into the chain space just like before, chain 3, see how it's starting to it's gonna kind of go and then we're gonna 3 double crochet into that single crochet, single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, 5 into the single, one single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, and then we'll chain 3 again. Flip it, single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, 5 into the single crochet. Sorry guys. And then single crochet into that chain. And then we'll just chain 1, weave that in, and that's how we get that little pointed part. Cut your string. You can start on this side. I'm gonna do this side with you as well because it's a little different, because on this end is the end with the single crochet. This one has the, it's a little different. So for this side, we're actually gonna start our chain, our thread right here into this single crochet. Okay, so starting here, we're going to chain 3 and single crochet into here, and then do our 5 into the single crochet. Sorry, I maybe said that incorrectly, but we're doing the same shell stitch that we've done. So, see. And then we will single crochet into the 3rd double crochet just like before, and then 5 into, yeah, we're gonna do 5 into this, and then we're going to single crochet into that chain space. That's why I'm just going to do it with you, because it is kind of backwards to this side, especially getting it started. I think it's all the same now, but oh yeah, it is different. Okay, okay. Yeah, because here we're going to have our 3 chain. I think it's different. Maybe I'm forgetting, but I feel like it's backwards. So 3 double crochets into that single crochet, 1 single crochet into the 3rd double, and 5 into the single, we'll do a single crochet into the 3rd double crochet, single crochet into this single crochet spot, chain 3, flip it over, and then we just have this one spot to do. 5 double crochets. And then single crochet into that chain 3 space. And then that's the top. And we're going to make one more of these. So congratulations if you made it this far. We're done with the bulk of it all, and now it's not going to take that much longer to get this done. I had this like piece I didn't sew in, and my cat chewed it off, so I'm hoping that it doesn't unravel one day. He chewed it right off. Okay, so now we're going to make this strap. So we're going to make, I'm making it so that I'm going to put it on the sides and also the strap. I'm going to just wind this out real quick because I actually don't want my strap to be beige. Now we're going to be making the strap and the sides for the bag. I'm making them all together. I want them to connect. I'm also using 2 strings just because I kind of want it to be like 2 colors, and also it's going to make it a lot more dense. So to start, we're going to chain 3. 1. Make sure this first one's kind of loose because I did try to do it earlier. I was testing it out and I did it a little too tight and it was hard. So I'm going to try to make this first chain pretty loose. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go in and pull it. Okay, and then we're gonna do this 5 times. You're gonna yarn over, put it in, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it's tough now. But it's not going to be like that for the rest of the way. So you don't want to do, you're going to pull through, but not the first loop on our hook. Mine is 2. If you're just doing with 1 string, I'll just have 1. And just pull it, that, and then pull through these 2. And then we're going to chain 2, flip it, and in that chain space we made, you know, the chains we skipped, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through, and then pull through again. And then we'll chain 2, flip, and we'll do the same thing in that chain space on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yeah, we just like keep doing that. Chain 2, flip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll look like that, kind of like a braid.
And we'll just do this till it's the correct size. So we need it to go, be able to go all the way around the bag and top. I'll let you know how many I do. When I'm done, I'll measure it and I'll tell you how many inches I have, but I'm not done yet. So I'll be back in a second. So next we're gonna be making our little starfish. I'm using these beads. You're gonna wanna put them on now. You don't need to put too many because we're gonna make the circle part of the fish first and one, and then for every other point we're gonna have to cut and reattach our string. It's very easy, very simple, but yeah, so load some on. I'm gonna load about maybe like I'm gonna load all of these because I don't really know how many I'm gonna need, and if I don't need them all, I can just use them in the next row. To start our starfish, we're gonna do 3 chains. I'm also gonna put up here the written instructions. So chain 3, and then we're gonna go into that first chain like that. And then in this little hole, we're going to do 5 single crochets. We're going to go in and pull it through. So now we have 5 single crochets. For this next row, we're going to put 2 single crochets in each, so then we'll have 5 stitches after, and I'm going to start adding my beads. I'm going to add 1, and then I'll skip and then add another 1. So we bring it up here, have 1, and I'll go back in here. It's 2 single crochets in that stitch, and I'm going to do the same thing. We'll have 5 of those little beads and 10 single crochets. And there we have it. Already looks super beachy. And then into that first single crochet, we're going to slip stitch. And then next, what we're going to do is we're not going to cut. We're going to, 1 and 2, we have 2 single crochets. We're going to make 2 single crochets in each of those stitches. 1, 2, and 1, 2. You can see we have 4 single crochets here. We're gonna chain 1, flip it, and we're going to do 4 single crochets, and then I am going to add a bead. So I want it to be in the front, so I'm going to add it now. Go in, 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, chain 1, and then we'll decrease, sorry, decrease again, and now we're back with just 2 stitches, chain 1, flip. I'm going to add another bead, and we're going to single crochet in both of those single crochets. One, 2, chain 1, flip, single crochet in both stitches, chain 1, flip. I'm going to add another bead. We're going to do 1 single crochet decrease in here, chain 1, and then cut. So this is what it looks like. Now you're going to do the same thing in every 2 stitches so that we have 5 little points. So I just finished my star, and I also made a second one. I made this out of jute, and then I just kind of, as you can see, the other side looks like a mess. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be this way. So I'm going to show you how we're going to attach them. It's pretty easy. I'm going to do the same with both of them, except this one I'm going to put it on with blue, and this one I'm going to just do the tan, and I'm going to have it something like that. I'm just going to, carefully get it sewn on here. So like that, and then I'm not really worried about making it like too neat and tidy, just because I think that it kind of adds to like the beachy kind of vibe. I'm just going to do that all around. So yeah, these like little stitchy looking things. I'm just going to do that all around. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we're pretty much almost done. This came out so cute. It's so cute. And then here is this part. This is going to be my inside because I had to actually add some, like, I had to add string. Twisting this. We're going to connect them. So they should just fit just like this. It shouldn't be very noticeable. And do that by just kind of weaving it into here. just weave it in a few times. Make sure your thing is not twisted. So you'll have to redo it. Oh my god, did I twist it? You said that maybe help me. Okay. Okay. And then, so yeah, I'm just weaving them into each other a few times. Be thinking of me. And then we'll just take these two and tie them up. So one of my things I wanted the bag to be kind of rounded at the bottom, but I didn't want to do like a complex shell stitch to do this. So I'm actually going to take these two that are kind of right here, and I'm going to tuck them and add a bobby pin and make sure that it's even on both sides so that I can have kind of this shape with the bag. So if you want to do that, you can, or you can just make a square. I'll be starting this on this side up top. This is important because we're gonna do single crochets and I want them to stick out. So that's why it's kind of important, because if we do it a different way, they'll go that way. So we definitely need to start on a certain side. And so we'll add our jute. And then we will single crochet. Okay. And then we will just carefully keep it going. So, you know, there's going to be kind of like some made up stitch work here, because this isn't really a clear, you know, way to do it. But all I care about is that it looks relatively even and that it's not like sticking out funny. So just gotta get it in there. So I'm just kind of going into these side things, like these little loops, without messing up the pattern of the band. Also, even kind of taking one of them under, I just did. So, show you what it kind of looks like. So that's it. It's gonna look like that. It's really cute. And yeah, we'll just go all the way around. When we get down here, like in this little corner, and maybe I need to adjust this a little bit. This one looks a little off. When we get down here, put 3, like you're gonna round it off.
Here is the bag. Oh my god, it came out so amazing. I love it so much. It's so lovely. Mine's like a little, you can just adjust it a little bit. It's so cute. I'm so happy with how it came out. So there's something I'm gonna add a charm, like a swirly charm, kind of like octopus vibes. I'm gonna show you how to make that.
So to start the spirally charm, I'm going to chain. Not sure how many I'm going to chain. You can really do however long you want. I'll let you know how many chains I did in a second. So I chained 120. It goes about this much longer than the bag. So I'm going to tie it in the middle on the bag. So both of these pieces that would be at the end, I'm going to just tie it up on the, so like here's the strap. I would tie it up here just like in a knot because I want to be able to remove it if I want, and then it'll just spiral up. I did 120. I'm doing it this long because I'm guessing the spiral will get it about to here. So hopefully my assumptions are correct. So pretty much all we're going to do though now is we're going to skip the first chain. And then skip the first chain and single crochet one, and then increase in the next. And you just keep doing that. You single crochet one, you increase in the next. So I do want the the middle of this to not be swirly because I want to have room to tie it. So stop at about, I guess I'm at 120, so at like 55 stitches stop, and then I'll slip stitch 10, and then I'll continue with this pattern.